But that could be the next thing. Obviously, they're not going to cook with hot oil or anything like that. You know, a little flare up would just annihilate their unprotected skin. Right? Fabulous today. Had the chimney sweeps in and was hum chimney chimroo. What is that? That's Mary Poppins, right? Yeah, Mary Poppins. Good old Mary Poppins. Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Aye. Ah! So this is a $10 meal. Mid-60s Disney, hell yeah. With the remakes, do they still sing that song? I don't even know. I haven't watched like a movie in a long time. So I can say like, I'm not watching Mary Poppins remake if I do. It's been a while. A lot of weird stuff streamed on Twitch from TwitchCon in Amsterdam. A lot of weed was smoked. Oh, most certainly. Right? Did you see the clip of the like IRL streamers all chilling on a patio and they like got drive-by BB gunned? Julie Andrews, who can surpass? I have no idea. Who is even the new Mary Poppins? Because I know they remade it, didn't they? So your guess is as good as mine. I don't even know who is the new Mary Poppins. But they did remake it, I'm pretty sure, right? I missed that one, but sounds possible. You know, it definitely happened. They were all chilling on a patio, drinking beers, and enjoying their time. And next thing you hear like you literally hear the like little like, and then like one of them it goes like, ow, what the hell was that? And then all like start going like, what the hell? And one gets on like the phone, calls like the police or something, and they're like, literally like, those guys just like drove by us and like BB gunned us. Kind of crazy. Like, imagine if they hit a guy in an eye or something like that. Like, that person would lose their sight. Strange. Strange. Drive-by BB gunned. Yeah. Zooey Deschanel was the new Mary Poppins. I refuse to watch it though. The OG is my favorite Disney movie. Huh. See, I had no idea that Zooey Deschanel, who can sing, but like, really? New girl? New girl? Mary Poppins? I guess they tried to make her look exactly the same, practically, as Julie Andrews, right? Seems. Amsterdam is a fun place. I was last there in 2005. No BB guns then. I can understand that. I just think it was like one of those things where, yeah, just people seeing where their like favorite streamers are or whatever. Seeing where their favorite streamers are, and they like wanted to like, you know, have a little shizen and giggle by doing something that seems harmless but could have been actually very like hurt somebody serious if it did hit somebody in the eye or whatnot. That would get you like 5 years in jail in the UK. BB guns are considered a firearm, same as ARs. Wow, now that I didn't know. That's insane. Yeah, she can't really sing. I know she can really sing. I know Zooey Deschanel can sing. Just very surprised. I had one of those when I was like 6 years old. Oh yeah, I had a BB gun when I was younger. And a pellet gun too. What else? Oh, speaking of like TwitchCon though, my flights have been getting changed like every day because of like how horrible everything is. And so last night while I was asleep, my airline decided to switch my flight on me, and so now I'm getting into San Diego even earlier than expected. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, I'm super excited. Hell, I own 22 at 12 years old. Nice. Are you talking to me?
It says it's on 16. You were making it higher number and thinking when I was going to get colder. Why?
To be honest, TwitchCon was really boring and just good to hook up event for high-end streamers. TwitchCon's actually lots of fun if you know where to go and what to do, to be honest. They're changing your flight for October right now? Yes.
For repair.
Yes, they are. Which means this is the third time now it's been changed. Third time. It keeps getting like all over the place. What does OG mean? Original Gangster. OG means the original gangster. Oh, Libby. Hey, yeah, you know it. OG means, yeah, original gun clapper also. Some people call it the original gun clapper. Which is a song. The original gun clapper.
You call me with air conditioner, so I call her. She said, how do you get to go colder? I was like, well, you turn it on. She's like, and yeah, like, what arrow? Is up colder or is down colder? I'm like, down. The lower the number, the colder it is. She's like, oh, okay. I was putting it up.
There you guys go. If you want to listen to it. The original gun clapper. Old guy down the street sold me this Shizen. It's really great. What? But Mary Poppins was never a gangster. Call me confused. See, she wasn't a gangster because the original Mary Poppins is technically the original. That means that she gets the title as original, like, gangster. I can see why you're a little confused. But that's why, like, if you are the first, you will always be considered, like, the original gangster for something. Alright, so over in that pan there, everybody, we put some onion. This is going to go into our meatballs. Put some garlic. like so. Sweat those off. While those are sweating off, what we'll do is we'll get a bowl out. Hey Wyatt, you're very vocal tonight, aren't you? Hey little white guy? American Pie, said his mom. I'm going to MILFCon in October. Is that actually a thing? Because that totally, I can legitimately, take that statement as something that is true. Because of the way the world is nowadays. That there would be a MILFCon. Just because of the way this world is. I legitimately would believe you just said, I am going to MILFCon. And for the record, chat, I'm 26 and 7. Hey, but what about the book character way before the movie? Well, because it's the movie, technically they are the original. Because that's what everybody sees now when you think of Mary Poppins. You know what I mean? MILFCon is real at my house? Hell yeah, brother. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Now remember, everybody, question of the day. Do you even lift, brah? Well, do ya? Soak our cubes here in some milk. Do you even lift, brah? We'll salt and pepper this. Sunnyvale representation. That is the first time chat message I send you. What? That was the very first. Was it really? I'm actually going to see this. I'm going to look at your messages. And I'm going to see. And that is your first chat message ever. Nice. That's wicked. I love it. I think it was with a kappa. Which means you don't think I left, bruh?
Do you not think I left? Look at me.
Salt, pepper, milk is going to get soaked up by those bread cubes. And this is literally how you want to do it. You won't get banned, club class. You won't get banned. Practically perfect in every way. No one beats Julia. See, that's what I mean, right? That's what I mean. It's what you... When somebody says Mary Poppins, do you think of the book? Or do you think of the movie? The original movie? I automatically go original movie. I think that's the first movie where they actually added, what was it? Animation and real people together also. I think, if I do recall. It's one of the first. That movie actually was groundbreaking, technically saying. Right? Technically, it was before its time. Before its time, everybody. Time! I think of the movie and Dick Van Dyke's terrible accent. A funny story, actually. Did I tell chat this? A couple of weeks ago, Dick Van Dyke was actually eating at our hotel. Everybody was like, who the hell's Dick Van Dyke? And I was like, what? You know who Dick Van Dyke is? 96 years old or something now. Oh man, still kicking it. Insane to think, right? Think about it. So when my wife was pregnant, oh no. Yeah, he would be pretty old. He's like 96 years old. Actually, like it's insane. My mom was English, and it was so obvious. What's that? In your right hand. Is that a taxi? What's beside it? Is that a John Deere? Is it a combine harvester? It is, isn't it? It's the John Deere. It's the John Deere harvester. John Deere harvester. I'm gonna try breast milk, but couldn't do it. No comment. This is going somewhere I'm not sure I'm prepared for it. But I bet a lot of men have thought about that. I can guarantee you a lot of men have thought about it and a lot of men have tried it. That I can say. Because I can probably say this, that if your wife gave birth and at any point in time you put her tit in your mouth, you probably drank some milk without you even knowing it. So there you go. Just saying, like, they're lactating. You put that tit in your mouth, milk's coming out and into your mouth. Plain and simple. So, not really that weird. It's just, yeah. I was expecting something a lot worse. I'm not gonna lie. Underwhelmingly, I expect, but nutritious.
Tastes like human.
Apparently human milk is very sweet. Yeah, it's like, that is lactating. Like, lactose is sugar. It's very sweet, and it's like literally to feed a growing child. So the more carbs, technically, they're getting from the lactose, gonna make them grow to be a very healthy child, right? In the early stages of childhood, right? That's why, like, lactose is a sugar. So, makes sense that human milk would be very sweet. Just saying. I mean, it would be weird if you got in bed with a bag of Oreos. Now that would be really weird, Ninqui. Right? Can you imagine? You're like, I really want to, like, you know, play with your udders and spray milk all over my Oreos. See? Now that sounded really weird. I'm gonna milk you, darling, so I can dip my Oreos in a glass of your freshly processed milk. And at that time, that's when you were served with divorce papers. What could have been worse? I'm intrigued. It's exactly what Ninqui just said. She's like, just saying. This has gone places. You can buy human milk online in the UK. Here, it's against the law in Canada. You're not allowed to buy anybody's bodily fluids in any way, shape, or form. It's 100% illegal to buy breast milk in Canada. Did you guys also know it's against the law to, what are they called? Surrogate mothers. It's against the law in Canada to pay somebody to be a surrogate in Canada. right? That's what it is. Impregnate a woman with another person's like you like say
No,
you
I thought it was-
you two can't.
No, I thought it was illegal to like don't get money for donating your eggs or donating.
Yeah, that's against the law. It's anything like that. You can't get paid for semen. You can't get paid for your eggs here. You can't be paid to be a surrogate either. It's technically against the law. So a lot of the time you donate your body, and then they, once the baby is born, they don't pay you, but they gift you.
It's broken forever.
You know, that's like how you get past
I can try, but it's just
the rules and regulations. Right? Now that said, plasma, it's against the law. You can't sell it. You can donate it. Like blood banks and stuff, that's all by donation. But that's why actually supposedly there's like a huge like demand for Canadian women to be surrogates because it's against the law. It's kind of it's really messed up. What are you mixing? What's up, Pilot? In here, that's egg, onion, garlic, salt, pepper, and some bread cubes that I'm trying to soak up all this milk and egg so that when it does, it becomes like a paste. And that is what's going to make our ball of meat incredibly delicious. Nice and tender. Just a nice tender ball of meat for our Swedish meatballs. Meatballs! Get your meatballs here. When I lived in Abu Dhabi, the government paid $100 for a blood donation. At that point in time, club, I bet you blood was in very high demand. Like your hospitals and your blood banks were probably like not doing so well. And so the government, to get people to come and donate blood, were willing to pay people. Like that's because like when blood banks run low and there's like a serious need for blood, governments will like do crazy things like that. So you know, like it saves lives, right? And if blood runs out and somebody's dying on an operating table and they can't provide them with, you know, the necessary like blood type, that person's gonna die. Also, fun fact, did you know if you were born in the UK between like the 80s and mid 90s or something, you're not allowed to donate your blood because of the mad cow disease? It's against the law. No blood donation. No society that collects blood will allow you to donate because of mad cow disease. When that all happened in the UK.
What's for dinner now?
What for dinner?
Mad cow? Oh bullshit.
Curry?
Yeah, most won't let you.
Now.
Well, can you wait for me?
That is wrong. Yeah, they're just afraid of like the
My feet?
like infection. It could still lie in you and like could mess somebody up down the road. I don't know why. You're not allowed. It's kind of like saying like, remember like in the 80s, early 90s, how like gay people weren't allowed to donate their blood? Yeah. That's pretty much what it is, right? Not sure if it's still the case. But here in the U.S., if you lived in Africa for so many months, you couldn't donate because of HIV. That's like pretty much like, yeah, there used to be a ban on homosexuals, but that is history. Exactly, that's what I was saying. It's like in the 80s, early 90s, there was a ban on like homosexuals. Anybody that was gay weren't allowed, right? So that's what I'm saying. Why did they call it PMS? Because Mad Cow Disease is already taken. Whoa! I love it. In there, we got some meat now. And then what we'll do, so you can add whatever spices. If you want to add spices, you can. So at times like these, I got some unami salt here, which is like literally a mushroom salt. And that's just like practically pure MSG going in this. Do you know what black pudding is? Yeah, blood sausage. Of course I do.
One dump truck. One dump truck.
Curse at you.
One dump truck. One dump truck.
Where's dump truck?
Your dump truck.
Where's the dump truck?
In the back.
I am.
You want to go get it, or do you want to go in the back?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I thought that was wrong.
Get it.
Whoa, 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 Wyatt. What would you like?
Please.
You know what he
The
wants.
yellow dump truck in the back. Do you want to have a bath too, or do you want me to just get in the truck?
Get truck.
Please.
What can go?
No, Mama has to do it.
What can?
Well, then we need to put your pajamas on. Do you want to put your pajamas on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. You have to put them on.
Move. Move.
Here, let's put these on. You want moons? Yeah, we're gonna start with underpants.
What area?
You want your Ellie? Here comes cars. A lot of energy, mister.
We got destroyed at work today.
How much energy do you have?
I'm just so tired, everyone.
Lots of energy. Who gave you this much energy? No one gives you this much energy? Okay, we gotta put our pants on now. I thought you wanted to put your pants on.
So in Germany, an Air Force Base chef was supposed to make black pudding, and they had no pig's blood. So some guy used human blood to make it. I shit you not. Google it. I'm really not surprised.
Nice little underpants.
Somebody's that stupid. Like, I'm really not. Like, are you guys surprised that there's somebody that stupid in the world? 'Cause I'm not. Like, there's a lot of dumb in this world. So, yeah. I'm not at all. I don't even need to Google it. I believe you. I believe you with the stupidity that actually lives in this freaking world. That's some time. Some dried parsley. Touch of ground mustard. You know, got the staples. Gotta get it. That could be your next stream. I don't see myself making blood pudding anytime soon on this stream. I'm just throwing that out there. Especially human blood pudding. Na 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 na. Alright, so we really mix this all together. that there. Will be our light and fluffy. No balls are being made. I won't be home for 30 minutes. I can always just stand here. No, balls are being made. Of course balls are being made. Also, real sports make their players play through Xmas. Sorry, not sorry. The only people that make their players play through Xmas is NBA, which is like the most garbage sport on the planet. Just throwing that out there. And the only reason they don't play, the only reason the NHL doesn't play over Christmas is because they give the NBA Christmas. Did you know that? Like, they've all come up with deals that, like, you know, the NHL won't play a single game on Super Bowl. Whatever day Super Bowl Sunday lies on, not a single hockey game will be played. Same goes with Christmas Day in the NHL. The NHL will not play a single hockey game on Christmas Day because the NBA does all their like Christmas Day broadcasts. Crazy to say, eh? But that graph kind of sucked because, like, it showed you only one picture of the story. Like, I had to, like, actually look at it and, like, really think it through because it was half of 2 seasons put together. What are you on? NFL had 3 games on Christmas this year? Because the NFL's encroaching on it. It's supposed to be the NBA's day. The NFL's getting greedy now. Or was Christmas on Sunday this year? NHL is the most garbage sport ever. Best sport ever. You mean? What? What?
Wyatt, please don't put your finger in there. That's a no.
Wyatt, put your finger in there. Here, go ahead. Put your finger in there.
Robin.
See what happens. See what happens. Put your finger in there.
Why don't you go see your dad, Wyatt?
Come on, Wyatt. Put your finger in there.
Robin.
Yeah, see what
Wyatt.
happens. No!
I don't like it either.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. Do you want to see your dad? Yeah.
That is a hole. Put your finger in it.
Don't put your finger in it.
Put your finger in there. Oh!
Let's check your nails.
So, Flutie will be home in 30 minutes. So I'm just going to take a 30-minute break here, everybody. Go and sit down on the couch. Joking.
Yeah,
Fuck Flukie.
Get Clipper.
Yeah, we'll get the clippers and we'll clip your nails. Do you want to say hi to the stream?
Hi, Queen. Want some mushrooms?
Come here. I have a mushroom here for you. There you go. Eat some mushroom. And in 3, 2, 1. Don't like it.
Preface it like that for him. Let him decide. 'Cause you never know which try he's going to end up liking it. Ready?
What's up, Summer? What's up, Mr. Irwin? Yeah, he's eating the mushroom. Look at that. So, at the grocery store today, there's like a truck from the Yukon there. Their personalized license plate says shrooms, and then they have like a stand set up like wild mushrooms coming by them, like in the parking lot. I like looked, I was like, these people are just like the biggest freaking hippies, and I was like, not a chance. The problem with it was wild mushrooms, but it was all freeze dried or like preserved, dehydrated mushrooms. I was like, garlic. More garlic. We're working on a balanced budget here of $10 tonight, club. $10. So, yeah. Never enough garlic. I know, but we're working on a balanced budget here. This is a $10 meal, everybody. $10 freaking dollars for me to make an entire meal. And this is like, whenever somebody asks me, can you make cheap meals? I go, yeah, of course, because everybody just tells me to cook rice and beans, and I go, well, you can cook rice and beans. But I always start with the meatballs first. This is what I always do. I always start with meatballs. Because it can be incredibly cheap, and it's easy, and people love it. And then you get to show off your Campbell's condensed mushroom soup. Not sponsored. I always start with this. And then we go and we shop and we make $10 meals for a family of 4. And we'll like start it up for like a month or whatever and see what can happen. My next one's going to be chili. Because chili, it's filling and it's cheap. And then you put beans in it, right? Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. So chili will be next. What's the next, like, normally pork chops. 'Cause pork tends to be incredibly cheap. If you buy like a tough cut or a large quantity. $10 meal. Pork, like pulled pork and beans, pulled pork on rice. Everybody like, rice and beans. Pulled pork on rice with beans. And then you make yourself like a little like Tex-Mex bowl. Right? Goes good. Another one that you can do is like for $10 you could literally make mojo pork and throw down that Cubano, black beans, mojo. Goes great for $10, easily doable. But like all this, it all depends on the shopping, right? You go to the discounted meat area, and that's where you buy all your proteins. Always. Discounted meat. Barbecue pulled pork sammies, exactly. With a little side salad or whatnot. Easy peasy. Kids probably won't eat the salad, but you will. And they'll love the pulled pork sandwiches. What else? I know it's not cheap, but it is within like $10. Hot dogs. I know. But you can really class up a hot dog by what you put on them. You know what I mean? Like, you buy the cheaper wieners, which sucks, but it is what it is. You buy the buns, the shittier ones, sucks, but it is what it is. But it's like what you put with that wiener that can elevate it to a whole other level. Right? All depending on what you have in your fridge. Have some fun with it, right? I eat hot dogs a lot. My daughter loves them. Like, so your daughter, let's say, Abby loves, like, just like the classic ketchup, mustard, relish. What's her thing? Apparently in the U.S., squirrel is popular hunt kill meat. I would try it. I could see that. Barbecuing some squirrel. Who doesn't love a little barbecued squirrel? No, she eats the hot dog. No sauces, no bun. Oh, wow, okay. She loves. God, I can't say that. She just loves a good wiener in her mouth. I know, it's just so wrong. I had to say, I had to. Yeah. Where are we here? We got our mushrooms. We got onion, garlic. Over here, I have a sad thing of broccoli. That like is very sad. It's been in my fridge for a couple of days, and it's just like, oh hey, cook me please. And I'm like, oh hey, I'm definitely gonna cook you.
You rub it in?
Squirrel has to beat human blood sausage. Most certainly.
Hold on.
A barbecue squirrel probably tastes like chicken.
One more minute. Echo.
Definitely tastes like chicken. Come
Set
on.
a 1 minute timer. Echo, volume 5.
Yep, that's right. Anytime I read the word squirrel, I read it like the French guy who kept trying to say it. Who's the French guy that kept trying to say it? I'm lost here. Squirrel. What's up, Uncle Stinky? How's it going? Oh. My body today, everybody, is just... It hurts. It hurts so much. We got destroyed over. The Canadians eat mouse? Not that I know. Do you mean moose? Moose? Of course.
The pink one to come out? Man, we have to say that.
Moose, yeah. Sorry, moose.
Echo.
That's why I was like, mouse? I bet you there's somebody in this freaking country that eats mouse. But yeah, people eat moose for sure.
Knew it was an ice cream truck.
People go moose hunting all the time. Eat it.
No, you already got your video. Where are you going? Where'd you go?
Probably a mice as well. He went in his room. And now he's coming back.
We already clipped your nails. They're all done. Do you want to see what Dada's doing? I clipped your toenails and your fingernails. And you want to watch a truck video. Now you have half an hour more. What else would you like to do? Do you want to play more cards? Do you want to build some...
Poor our kitty is missing, presumed deceased. Oh, that sucks. Probably a Wile E. Coyote or something. But that sucks. Around here, I see coyotes all the time going to work. All the time.
Yeah, we could probably turn it off, Dada, hey?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I agree. You want to turn it off? No, just turn it off.
Sure. Go ahead, turn it off.
All done. Say good night.
But the repercussions of me being hot.
I'll turn it back on when he goes to bed. Oh, gross. You see this?
No, what?
All the condensation. No, it's off now. You asked for it to be off. Let's read Cars Galore. And what's this one? Oh, and Curious George Seasons? Come here. Cars Galore! And Seasons. That's right. You want Curious George at the zoo? You want Curious
Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, it really does. She got sick last weekend and just disappeared Monday. Oh, okay. You know what happens, right? Animals do that, dude. When they know they're about to pass away, they go and they like hide. And they like let themselves expire. So that sucks, dude. That really freaking sucks. Holly eyeing me up there because I'm swearing. Sorry, I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. Dad, I'm
Look
on
at this beautiful squirrel! Oh, look at this baby squirrel! Look, it is a squirrel modern.
Let me take a selfie.
Come with me, I will show you how to become an Easter squirrel.
It is an honor to be an Easter squirrel. I would like to take my mother and...
Shh, it's a nice squirrel. I'm so dumb.
Oh, I'm gonna pop some tags. All I got
A squirrel. I've got a squirrel.
in my pocket.
What? I am a squirrel whisperer. I can speak to squirrels.
Kiki! 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 Kiki!
Nobody can
How
speak.
do you know all
You
the
want
words?
something? Go get it.
Hot chocolate. Dandy Williams, February 1st, August. That's August.
July.
That's August. That's August.
That one's April.
April.
This one.
The weirdest thing I ate was sheep brains. Can you beat that? Veal sweetbreads.
That's August.
That's August.
Veal sweetbreads. Very weird thing. It is probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. One of.
Pumpkin.
Baby cow
This one pink.
glands that you take out of your
Oh,
neck.
This one's over here.
Does that work?
Pumpkin. See, pumpkin.
Yeah, do you know what it's called when it's carved like that?
Who decided that was a good idea?
That one is
Old
pumpkin.
people from centuries ago?
Jack-o'-lantern.
First, you soak them in milk. Somehow they decided that to release all of the metallic flavor. And then you poach them in their own you poach it in their own like broth. So you make a veal stock out of that animal,
Acorns.
and then you poach the sweetbreads in that. Press them.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Remove any arteries, and then you can bread them and deep fry them.
That one.
You want bigger and smaller?
That one.
You want bigger and smaller?
I had fried snake in Hong Kong. That was pretty good. With so much garlic and ginger.
What?
It could have been a rat.
Which one?
I hear snake tastes just like chicken though.
Cars galore.
Rectangle. Rectangle.
I hate mustard. Why do you hate mustard?
Mustard. What channel?
Do this one.
What channel? What channel? Oh.
Well, we can't turn it off. It's the automatic fan for the stove.
What channel now?
It is on.
What kitchen channel?
You want the finished kitchen pan on too?
French Dijon mustard is so good. Dijon in general is delicious. Ballpark's amazing because it's flavor with 0 calories.
He's standing for.
Here he comes right here.
So funny.
Right here, Earl.
Robin.
See? Floor has now been sanitized. Just saying. Are you wearing Mama's shoes?
You?
Did he sanitize it before he walks over it?
Oh. Shoot, oh.
Oh my goodness, the shoes did fall off. Earl licked it. It's clean.
Oh,
Earl!
filmed it.
See? This is what happens, Holly. Earl goes to lick.
Oh
So
my gosh,
good.
you take it out of the
So
compost.
good.
Take some paper towel out of the compost?
So good.
You want to smell it?
Corn.
Twitch all. What's up?
Corn. Corn.
Oh, do you know what that is?
Corn.
Looks like corn, but it's mustard seeds.
Mustard seeds. Mustard seeds. That's it. Try some.
You want to try one? Here.
What do we want?
What's up? You showed up in my recommendations? Interesting. Do you like cooking? Because if you do, you're going to find a really bitter person that cooks all the time on Twitch. So welcome in. Thanks for the follow once again. Cheers. It's kind of funny. Alright, so balls of meat in the oven to bake. Now, while that's baking, what we'll do... I already wiped it up.
And then you let him trample over it.
Trample over what?
Wyatt, these shoes. Hey, here.
What exactly are you talking about? I cleaned it.
Yeah, and Wyatt stepped in it before you did that.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He missed it completely. I watched him. You're welcome, and yeah, I am learning to cook. Right on. Well, today we're making a $10 meal.
Meatball.
See, what my little parrot over here said, $10 meal meatballs. Right there. Got the $10 meal deal. Meatballs, mushroom gravy, on some rice. Right? Right?
Want some orange.
You want some?
Orange.
You want some what?
We have orange juice. You want your orange juice?
He thinks these are oranges. Those are onions.
Want some potato.
That's raw potato.
What potato?
And you don't want raw potato.
Want some
You're-
now.
You're a heathen if you want raw potato.
Heathen.
Exactly. You don't want to be a heathen. Okay?
What heathen now?
What? You want a heathen now?
Yeah.
There she is.
Heathen.
Go get her.
Go.
No, we don't. Cat Wyatt.
Oh. Cat, cat. Cat.
We had pot roast on sale yesterday. So shredded beef tacos today. Hell yeah.
Mister, no touching that.
Cat or spoon.
Shredded beef tacos? That's a good way.
Or spoon.
If you want to spend $20, you do pot roast one night, shredded taco leftovers the next. Right? Good way to do it.
Papa me. Papa me.
Bubba meat?
Papa me.
What's Bubba meat?
Poor mama.
Or Mama what?
Over here, ladies and gentlemen,
Go.
what we're going to do.
What?
Just going to add a little bit of butter. If you don't have butter, you can use oil. But I have butter. mushrooms in there with some salt.
Oh, are you doing your stretches? Wow. Good stretching. Other leg now? You want to try the other one? Wow. That's
Where's
a good stretch.
where's he learning to stretch?
No hands? Oh. Be
Salt
careful,
it,
no
because the
hands.
salt will release moisture from our mushrooms. Just like so.
Oh, we need to be careful though with our head and our neck, okay?
Just like that. Butter so much better than margarine. True. But if you can't afford it, right? Don't use butter. Use margarine. Use canola oil. Use vegetable oil. Right? It's how it goes, right? Unfortunately.
What are you doing?
Quiet. What are you doing over there? Do you not want to come over here and say hi?
He's trying to figure out how to open the gate.
I know he is. He always is. He's a smart cookie. I don't know many kids that like going and investigate it.
You want to be in your tower? You want to draw?
Do you want to draw or do you want to come stand up here? Do you want to come stand up here?
No.
Come to Dada.
No, stand up
Why
there.
not? I'm opening the gate for you. Watch out.
Cat. Cat.
What happened here? In your shirt.
Do you want your paper or do you want your book?
Hydrogenated fats are so much healthier than natural butter.
Dirty book.
Every year they change what's good and what's
Want
not.
me to do it? Yeah, okay.
When it comes down to it, anything hydrogenated is actually bad for you. Butter is bad
Okay,
for you.
sounds good.
And yeah, it's just the way it is.
Show me what you want me to
Anything
draw.
hydrogenated is bad for you. What you really want to do is you want to stick to like liquid oils and fats
Where do you want it to be pink? Right here?
that don't congeal when cold. Plain and simple.
This one? What part?
Normally. So that's why like olive oil
What part of the boulders are to be pink?
is good for you. Avocado oil, high in calories, yes, but a lot better for you
Okay, make it pink.
in the long run.
Keep the
Do you use MSG? Here and there. Like technically in the meatballs there's MSG tonight. Technically.
Yeah.
And the reason I say technically is because there's natural MSG in them.
That one.
Mushrooms. My mom thought that too, so we always had margarine, but I prefer butter and olive oil. Butter just tastes better than margarine, personally. And I totally understand. It's not like the best fat on the planet, but hey, it tastes great.
Big gas taker.
It tastes great. Oh,
What are those trucks? That's the dump truck.
so yeah, right there. And tuna and olive oil, so much better. Tuna in olive oil, then like salt packed water. Hell yeah.
You strip that truck.
At school, MSG was regarded as evil, but it is a naturally occurring product, and there is a lot of disinformation. True. It was actually, the disinformation comes from white-owned restaurants, normally like Italian or French, that actually decided to start like a smear campaign towards Asian-oriented like food restaurants in the early 50s and 60s, after World War II ended. And to this day, people still believe the lies that they were telling.
Mama has pink right here. Where should she put her pink?
On top.
What part of the truck?
Different page.
Different page? Okay.
More over.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate. Pink.
You pink? Okay. I'll help you make some pink.
Total. Total pink.
You pink? Okay, here.
What kind?
Alright. My parents always used margarine when I was a kid. Now it's all butter all the way. Hell yeah.
That truck.
So I've just decided that
That truck.
I got a pack of Ponzu ramen. That's cheap. Let's go. Screw the rice. Screw the beans. Let's use that.
One gets like me.
Burger truck.
One of these pink.
Do you like burgers better?
See
or
what
hot
I'm
dogs
doing
better?
here?
You like burgers better?
Sandwiches.
You like burgers and sandwiches?
Oh no.
On where?
Oh no. Oh no.
No messing around. Burgers better? What?
I was asking why if you like burgers or hot dogs.
Oh, what do you say?
That's what.
Burgers?
That's
Okay.
what I'll do.
I didn't even hear them. That's probably why.
That's
What?
what-
Oh, I thought that was like much higher.
Okay, I'll trust you. Where?
Hey Wyatt, do you like balls of meat in your mouth or wieners? Wieners. There you go. Wyatt would rather a wiener in his mouth than a ball of meat. But you like burgers over hot dogs? Yeah. Can you say Guten Tag, ja?
Are you bringing me your colors?
He's just like Abby. Yeah, he loves a good wiener in his mouth.
Why are you bringing me your colors? Okay, bring me pink and red.
Zan, what's up? I don't think I've ever had enough Jack Daniels for this conversation.
Oh, thank you.
Come on.
Someone's gonna drop
You
it.
know you have. What's up, Nathan? You're gonna sleep on the couch? What do you mean? Wyatt, what would you rather have?
That is a lot of tooth, mister. Okay, drop it.
Where is the fire clock? Is it tree picker?
Other side. Yeah, there you go.
Tonight is gonna be amazing. I just had a mozzarella burger and potato wedges. I love a good mozza burger. That's a big thing in Canada. Matzo burgers from A&W.
What? Find the Jeep?
Yeah.
I don't know what the Jeep is. Let me see if I can find him.
I am totally changing the whole game here. I went from rice, and now we're gonna go with
There's
mushroom ball of meat ramen with broccoli. Do I use it? What's up, buddy? Hate mushrooms, Sally, but hey, different strokes, right? True, right? Just because you don't like them doesn't mean, like, you know, I'm gonna, like, force them on you to eat. Or am I? No, you know, it sucks. But that's just how it goes, right? Another man's treasure is another man's trash. How you gotta look at it, right? It's gonna be incredibly weird, this ramen.
beautiful.
No Jeep.
I hope everybody's ready for
No
this.
Jeep.
Yeah. No Jeep.
Okay.
No,
When Mama finds the Jeep, that's our last coloring page, okay? Last
This is gonna
one.
be one hell
Because we have to clean up, okay?
of a great experiment.
Yeah, we're gonna find the Jeep.
I don't
We're gonna do
know
cleanup, okay?
where HelloFresh gets their hamburger, but it's really high quality. They're definitely like gonna use someone close because you know how it goes. You always want to source your product closer than far because then it's just cheaper,
There's the Jeep.
right?
This one.
Jeep. Or Jeep. Come off the truck.
You say color the monster at them?
That big wheel.
No, that's a really big wheel. Okay.
Car Jeep first. Car Jeep first.
Now the big thing here. Do we put a soft-boiled egg in this?
One what?
It's a staple.
Well, we have to clean up first, so let's ready to clean up? Echo, play the cleanup song. Let's do it.
The Cleanup Song, 2014 version by the producers for Apple Music.
Echo, volume 4.
It's crazy that I'm keeping this at like under fucking under $10. I say pop some ghost chili peppers in that bad boy and watch the pain games begin. If I had ghost peppers, I would. Those aren't painful though.
Oh, you can ask
To
Mama
me.
to help with this one, okay? This is one that Mama needs to help. Good cleaning up though.
Spicy. Spicy, but no pain game there for me.
Okay, let's put away all our cars. It has to get cleaned up, sweetie.
Alright, so pull that over there. Get this going on there. Because we gotta cook. What? You wanna be held? Come here.
You don't want to help me clean up?
What's magic? You want down now? Quad Tower Sea Stream.
No, it's time to say goodnight. Why?
No, you gotta go clean up, bud. Hey, look at me. Look at me. What? Look at Dada. Look at me. You gotta go clean up. Help Mama go clean up, okay? So you use butter in that mushroom pot, or an oil, or none? Butter. Butter in there. Butter, onion, garlic so far. Then what we're gonna do, because this is a $10 meal, we're gonna take some instant ramen noodles. We're gonna get those into that pot of water when it boils. Cook those off. Pull the noodles out. Put the water into that pot with our sack and a condensed mushroom soup here. Then what we could do is probably
Get your Ellies, let's go to date. Grab them all right here. Ellie, Raffy, and Ellie.
soft boil an egg,
Yeah, you can pick a book in your room.
and everything's gonna come together. I'm back. Welcome back, Fluky. Butter, onion, garlic, ice cream would be good. It probably actually garlic ice cream's actually really good.
Ready, set, go, what? Ready, set, go. You got a smooch? Go! I got you too. So ready, set, go to your dad.
Dad, can you second? Dad, can you? Dad, can you? What's a wine? What's a wine food? What's a wine food?
No, we're not having wine, Wyatt.
Too young for wine.
Too young for wine.
Yeah,
That's
you are
right.
too young for wine.
What's some pepper?
Too young for pepper.
What is this kid doing?
What's
Stalling.
some ice cream?
No, we're not having ice cream.
He's literally.
Ice cream machine.
You want them ice cream?
Wyatt
machine?
is in stall mode right now.
Give your dad a squish.
What
Come here.
ice cream machine first? First.
Can you say hi, chat?
What's some ice cream?
Not tonight. It's not Sunday. Sunday's ice cream day.
Can you say hi, chat?
Hi, Jack.
How are you?
How's you? What's some sack? Crack it. Crack egg in pan.
Here, do you want your bread?
What are you doing?
Do you want your pizza bread snack?
Are you okay?
Curry. What's some curry?
Here,
Wyatt wants some curry.
there's your curry bread. Try.
I don't know what it is, but Wyatt loves spicy food. Is it nice and spicy? Yeah. Is it good?
It's fun.
Wyatt, come to our house every night is ice cream night. Sundays is ice cream night for you, right? So I get ice cream on Sundays?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I put you down?
Mm-mm.
Food idea. Food idea. Spice is good. He loves the spiciness. Keep eating it.
It's for you. You said
Dan,
you
was
wanted a
Rhoda's
snack.
having a heart attack? Pretty much. Now our daughter might not know
No.
that we've
okay.
always called vanilla Greek yogurt ice cream.
It's gotta go
Uh-oh. So that's ice cream every day, right? Is vanilla yogurt, eh?
here. That's where the cat's
I see how it
Can
is.
you watch him for a second? With that curry thing?
Now it's time for Wyatt. Now it's time for Wyatt. He had a lot of fun, and it's just begun. Now it's time for Wyatt to say Wyatt Chew. If I say Pika, you say, what are you? He's gone.
Wyatt, no. Come here.
Echo, set a 6-minute timer.
No. We have to finish our bread in the kitchen. Stay in the kitchen, please.
Hey, Wyatt, are you, if I say Pika, you say, and if I say Wyatt,
No, we have to stay here till our hands are wiped. Come back. Back into the kitchen. Here. You want more bread? Finish the bread that's in your mouth first, and you can have more. Finish chewing.
yeah, we're sneaky. Yeah. She's gonna hate you when she finds out.
Finish your bread.
What window?
Yeah, you can have more, but you have to finish chewing.
What mixer? What mixer?
Would you like some sips to help get that bread down? Here. Have a sip.
What from milk?
Fluky, we're making the most
I don't have milk
wicked
right now. I have juice or water.
ramen, Ton?
Do you want more bread?
tonkatsu ramen
More bread?
meatballs under $10 tonight.
Wyatt, you need to stay in the kitchen with your bread. Dada's cooking.
Is the egg not completely covered in the water for a specific reason? Nah, it's just I didn't fill the pot all the way. It's still cooking it though. So. Now, as long as you don't wait till they're in school, they'll just happy to have it. Okay. Does the $10 include what you have to
Would you like
pay
more bread?
the gourmet chef to
Need
make
more
it?
bread?
Nobody's paid me anything tonight, so there's definitely no money. No money has exchanged hands here tonight. Actually, no, that's a lie. Club gave me 100 bits.
The kitchen fan on? Ask Dada.
Yeah, it's working.
What on?
It is on. Do you hear that? It's on. Because if so, I may want to hire you. Could you imagine? I never see your hands doing anything. I think your wife cooks off camera. She pretty much does. I just do it all over here.
Oh my god, that was one of the best birds ever. That was truly incredible. Hey, you're not on in there yet. Quiet. No. In the kitchen until you finish your bread. Yeah, that's a fire extinguisher. I just think it's so funny because he literally stands around 20, like his streams could be like 30-minute streams every night. But he stands around and he makes it like a 4-hour extravaganza.
4 hours. We're only at 2. It's gonna be done in like the next 30 minutes.
No, we don't play with the fire extinguisher, sweetie. That's only for fires and only for adults to touch. When you're when you're an adult, if there's a fire, you can touch it, but not right now. You're not an adult. That's for the fire, yeah. It's for if Dada ever had a big fire in his kitchen. It worked? I don't know. I honestly don't know how a fire extinguisher works. I'm sorry.
for our stream huggers.
You two look like a fantastic couple. Happy days. I'm joking. We've been together for like, what are we at, 12 years now? Hey, come back here, you little rascal.
Did you just say that? You don't know how a fire extinguisher works?
No idea.
No idea? They're chemical. That one's a chemical one. So what it does, because it puts chemicals in the air, it takes away the oxygen. So fire needs oxygen to survive. And so with no oxygen, it puts it out. Other ones would be like water on fire, would be the water extinguishers.
Water fire extinguisher.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Water, chemical, and electrical. You can't put water on an electrical fire, it's just going to make it worse. You can't put water on a grease fire, it's going to make it worse. There's 3 types of fire extinguishers.
So you finished your bread?
One is a chemical, so it takes away the oxygen from the source, putting the fire out, which would be electrical.
Okay, I really could you lost me like
Echo
5 minutes
stop.
ago when you were talking about fire extinguishers.
I'm just saying.
Hey, come back here, mister. Hey.
Echo stop.
What did I say?
You hear him laughing, and
What did Mama say about that?
Not funny.
Not funny.
he's laughing and saying not funny.
Hey. Jesus, exactly. Hey, come back here, you little. Come back here, you little bum. Okay, give your dad a smooch. You had all your snacks.
His hands are clean. Hey, big hug.
His hands are clean and clean.
Do you want a power bomb?
Since Holly was 15.
Power bomb!
Can you not do that when he has food in his mouth, please? Like, are you insane?
I am.
Since Holly was 12 years since Holly was 15, Robin's a cradle robber. He was a cradle robber. I was not 15 though. I was the mature, wise age of 19.
What now?
What would you like?
What now?
Well, we already clipped your nails. We can't do it again. Time to go night night. Do you want
Hey,
to?
why? Kisses?
Would you like to?
Do torture.
Would you like? No, we already did your toes. Would you like to have a pee?
Stop.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Amazing.
You want to see the magazine? Only if you poop. Let's try. Yeah.
I just love it. That kid.
Wait. You want it all off? Okay.
Okay. Our instant ramen goes in. That works really good.
Let's go read.
We have our mushroom, onion, garlic. The child agreed. Wow, all it took was ice cream to get him to agree to leave the house with me. Miracles do happen. Hey, it happens, right? I'm not sure, but did your son turn a knob on your oven? I want to check. My boys and girls. No, it's fine.
You didn't. You already.
Both are off.
Already pooped and nothing was coming out.
The flavor packet in there. What's up, Mr. Raycoma? And then what we do is Wyatt's having the mushroom condensed soup in there. Hoft Ulling. Thanks for the follow. This is gonna be so good. I can't go into a Cold Stone anymore. We don't have Cold Stone creameries here anymore. They ceased operation. This is great. For a real treat, fill the can up with half milk and now try that into the pan. So creamy. We don't even need cream in there anymore. Normally I'd put whipping cream in there to finish. We don't need it. Or do we? Dun dun dun. It's condensed, it is. This is gonna be great. We gotta leave this. This is great. But I'm in and out because of things. But you missed everything. But no, growing up, I dated a girl that worked there for a summer. Lost my V card to her. Every night, I go in there to help clean up so she could get out earlier for obvious reasons. Now the small of the fresh waffle cones are a thing for me. Oh, you just get a hard on every time you smell it. Yeah, taking me back to when I was a young little idiot doing anything for this girl to get laid. Right? Sound about right? What heinous thing did Robin do? Heinous things did I do? Oh, dude. I took instant ramen, made meatballs, and right here we have a tonkatsu mushroom condensed soup broth happening here. and soft boiled egg, and bada bing, bada boom. This is a meal under $10. Meal under $10 so far. I'm killing it. Sounds really good, actually, by the way. Hey, chat. What's up, Maven? How's it going? I'm killing it, actually. The meal we're making here tonight, out of Staples, and oh my god, I had my first spa day ever, and you loved it, clearly. Now it's time to clean up. Had a lot of fun. I know it's just begun, but now it's time to clean up. Resident Evil, Resident Sleeper. He's better. My condolences. I hear that show is trash. I've heard it's nothing but trash from a lot of people. Watched 5 before I gave up. There you go. So it is trash then. I would be bitter too. Have you seen their reviews? It's horrible. I got a hot stone, mani and pedi and deep tissue massage, and in a relaxed room with bottomless mimosas. Oh, I would have been trashed if there was bottomless mimosas. Fuck. What's up? Babs. Oh, balls. I was going to make that tonight, too, but decided to make it tomorrow instead. I made one of my Hello Freshes instead to use them up. Which were you going to make, sorry? All you can drink mimosas makes me bottomless. Meatballs? You could have always turned your Hello Fresh into meatballs. So also, how long do you boil that soup for? The broth that we have, it's pretty much done. So, what was that, like 5? 5 to 10 minutes? It's ready to go. Okay, I'm gonna go get ice cream. I'll be back shortly. Ooh, do you really want to go get ice cream right now? Do you really? I don't know. So what we'll do in that broth is normally you don't do this, but I'm going to cook the broccoli in there. fuck it. Who cares? Tonight I used some HelloFresh that cooking girl gifted me. That's huge, dude. The whole point is that it's HelloFresh fresh. What about? I like having them in the freezer for when I don't want to plan a meal like tonight. Well, like, yeah, that's the whole reasoning. I mean, I'm only freezing the meat, but like, all your produce has gone bad then. New York Clucker, what's up? NYC Lurker, sorry. There we go. New York City Lurker. Sorry. What's up? I totally saw Clucker. I was like, yeah, it works. Hey there, Clucker. What's up, Mother Clucker? Hello Frozen just doesn't sound the same ring to it, but it could become a thing. We send it all to you frozen, and then you just put it in a pot and put a lid on, steam for 10 minutes, bada bing bada boom. Food is even ready. That much quicker. Right? You prefer Wendy's over Five Guys? The only thing I go to Wendy's for is their chicken, to be honest. Has the smoke alarm not activated? Why would it activate? It's not smoky in here at all. In my opinion, frozen meat usually tastes the same if thawed properly. Technically, when it comes to a burger, it doesn't matter. Just saying. Crash Charlie, what's up? Technically speaking, ground beef doesn't matter if it's fresh or frozen because you've already pulverized it. Now that said, when you actually have like a whole steak or something like that and you don't freeze it properly, the water inside of it actually will ice crystal and will expand and actually ruin the tissue of the steak. So if it comes out of the freezer, that meat's kind of like ruined in a way. But you know, doesn't mean you're not getting a frozen. You wouldn't know if you're getting a frozen steak from a restaurant either. Just saying. In-N-Out is way better. Their chicken is pretty solid, better than McDonald's and Burger King. Like Wendy's makes some of the best chicken nuggets and spicy chicken sandwich when it comes to like true like worldwide chains. Five Guys is good but expensive in the UK. Five Guys is expensive in Canada too. right? It is. It's just expensive, but it's like, it's a good burger. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't go there day in and day out. Yeah, I'm talking properly vacuum sealed. Yeah. That's right, I ordered a chicken fillet of biscuit from Carl's Jr. and it was $8. Never again. Yeah, I saw you post that in Discord. Hey, Nathan? Oh, guys, it's expensive in the US also? It is just expensive, right? I've always let the steak rest on the counter for a little bit before cooking it. Now I'm questioning if that's bad. No, you want to do that, actually. You want to temper your meat before you actually put it in a pan or grill. So you actually want to let it like sit out for a good half an hour before you even cook it. That's actually like what you want to do, Charlie. You want that meat to temper to room temperature pretty much. That way it actually cooks better. So, yeah, you've been doing it right all along. You've been doing it right all along. Look at you go. Pat yourself on the back right now. Alright, you guys ready for my $10 meal? You guys ready for this? This is my $10 meal coming up. I'm excited. I hope all of you are too. My dad always did that. I remember him saying that if it was cold, it won't cook properly. Well, it's like, if you let it temper, the meat's gonna properly cook through. Where if it's like super cold, it like browns on the outside, but it like gets this like raw, like through the center, almost. Depending on like what temperature you like your meat. Like cooking a steak from freaking ice cold to well done, oh, it's just gonna be like shoe leather pretty much, right? Where medium rare, cold, it's gonna like, instead of like properly cooking all the way through, your medium rare is gonna be like well done on the outside practically, and then you're gonna have this like strip of like medium rare in the center, and it just doesn't look good. It isn't like a true way to cook the meat, so yeah. So, for $10 Canadian, everybody, I managed to put this whole thing together with like all the leftovers. Like this would feed like Holly, Wyatt, and I tonight, technically, with a little bit of money left over. Crazy to say. $10, really? Yeah. I did this all for under $10. Oh, it's really good. The sauce is so creamy. It's like crazy, eh? Just making like taking what you can and making it look really good is what you gotta do in the world we live in nowadays, right? Inflation's so high. Yeah. Meatball, tonkatsu, mushroom ramen. For under $10. With leftovers. Because you feed a family, so it's like 3 with this. Like, as you guys can see, like, literally, broccoli and mushroom, meatballs, couple leftovers if you're like hungry afterwards. Still got the corn here to put on it. Yeah. That's legit. How you do it? About to Rocket League, okay, sorry. Have a good night. I'll be lurking till the end of the stream. That's good. Thanks, Babs. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, just like that. Under $10 for a meal. I took Rhiannon to her first swimming lessons today, and have you been putting her in the water like a lot before like swimming lessons? That's what I should also be asking. It was cool. She can't wait to go back. Wyatt just loves his instructor, but obviously he's getting better. We need the thing with like these swimming lessons that he's in is that like all we want is for him to blow bubbles in water. For us, it's a success. If he blows bubbles in the water, that's all that matters. Like him, like being able to like put his mouth underneath the water and go, it'd be a huge success. Because Wyatt loves the water. He's a total water baby. And just to get that would be huge. Everyone, this is fucking delicious, by the way. I wish I took a picture. Because I can legitimately say, this is fucking good. Elevating meals to something most people would never see is what's great here, eh? We sprang for private lessons so she wouldn't be distracted with a bunch of other kids, but we're gonna keep going for a while. That's good, right? Like, that was like one thing with Wyatt was everybody else around him. I don't know about his second time. I've only been able to go once because I was off on Saturday for it. But like, he was very distracted by all the other stuff going on. Did a family friend lose their 2-year-old by drowning? Just happened so quickly. Well, like, what do they say? Like, it takes less than 30 seconds in less than an inch of water for a kid to drown. So, yeah, it's definitely something to take serious. And, like, you have a family friend that's gone through that tragedy to you know, make it, make the realization that it is a very serious thing. A kid not knowing how to swim is serious, very serious. Right now, temp outside is 76 degrees Fahrenheit. It almost is like Loco Moco to fuck. It almost is, though. Other than no rice, you got your mushroom gravy, you got your beef patty, you got your egg. It works. Technically. Just so damn sexy. Look at that creaminess on those noodles. I lost my daughter when she was 19. As much as you teach them about stuff, sometimes they never listen. Club class. It's very true. As long as you try your best to educate at a certain time, it's up to them to listen and learn. So don't put anything on, don't have any regrets. Just understand, no matter what you were gonna do, they are their own person, right? That's what makes us human. Sorry for your loss. Can only imagine losing a child. You're missing one thing, Robin. Peas. Vive it, Fluky. Check it out. Give. The leftovers. Huh? Unless you've seen it. What? You can only try your best as a parent, but shit happens. Right? Exactly. Shit. It happens. Try your best. Sometimes your best isn't good enough, right? It's okay. We're past the worst. I'm still sorry. You know? It sucks. Want to watch Nope first? I have no idea what show you guys are talking about. No freaking clue. Thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words. It just sucks. You know, being somewhat of a new parent, you hate to hear that. Movie's name is Nope. What a horrible name for a movie. Life throws shit at you. You just have to live with it for the now. You never got over 9/11. How bad was that? To be honest, it's horrible. I'm Canadian, and so quite insane. Obviously, it affected my life quite insanely since. Excuse me. That is my birthday, also 9/11. So, but yeah, kind of fucked up. Fuck 9/11. If I could travel 10 years in the... Oh, dude. There's a lot of fucked up shit right there, right? A lot of people got work at TSA though. Yeah, and then COVID happened and they all lost their jobs, and then now they're having a hard time finding people to come and work again, right? Just love your family and friends. Nobody knows how it will end, but enjoy the good times. There's truth to that statement. Enjoy the ride, because you never know when it's going to end. Yes, COVID really affected everybody. Yep. A lot of people got affected by COVID.